I know how much Lucy loves you guys. She did make a clip for you. Would you like to see it? Lucy! Let's look at her.
Hi, everyone. I'm so sorry that I couldn't be here this year. I've been doing this whirlwind publicity tour for Gods of the Arena, and I've got to get home because my kids are starting school. And I hope that you have a marvelous time. I think Renee's spot is going to be absolutely phenomenal, and I sure would like to be there myself. So all the very best to you and yours, and see you next year.
We love you, Lucy. Ah!
Hello, could I come be in town and not come?
Yay!
Hi. Wow, man, that was deep, what I was hearing before. I thought you were going to be like dressed as Gabrielle or something.
Well, that was my little secret. I was going to come out as the old Gabrielle from the monologues. Remember that little lady? And I was going to come out, and then I was like, but Lucy's coming. I don't want to do that when we could be having fun with you. So
that would have been awesome. I would have been like, wow, I didn't think you were real.
Now it's going to be like, how are you looking these days, Lucy? Oh, you're here. Everyone's so excited. So tell us what's going on.
Yeah. Wow, I see some familiar faces.
I know.
I see. Steve. Yeah, I was in town, and I wasn't gonna be, but we decided to delay a little bit longer to see you, and
Yay.
also because and because these guys at Creation have been really good, I think, for the show and to keep everybody together over the years. And so, I want to stop by and just honor you and them. And it's been awesome. So lovely to see you all.
I know, right? You surprised me. I didn't think you'd be here. I was like, what?
Yeah,
So-
sure I am. Any questions?
Yeah. Yeah, any questions about the show, about everything you're doing?
I've been in bed with an earache. I've had this terrible earache.
Oh, really?
And but I feel a little bit better, actually. Maybe it's
It's
maybe
the
you guys.
goodwill. It's the love.
Yeah. What? Oh, yeah. Yes, I am doing a little bit of No Ordinary Family. I was going to try something family friendly, see if I can see what happens. And it's a surprisingly pleasant experience. I must say, this is a very nice, a nice crew with nice producers, and they've set a really great culture, and I haven't universally found that in television, but except at home,
Yeah.
But this happens to be a really tremendous the cast are joyful, I'm grateful to be there. Michael Chiklis sets a great tone, the producers are wonderful, and you know what a difference that makes,
Yes.
So
are you playing a superhero? Do you have special powers?
not that I know of.
Uh-oh.
Not that I know of. I'm just doing a couple of days, and I've got to go home and then finish it off later.
Got a question over here.
Yeah.
Hi, Lucy.
Hi, did you play softball today?
No, well, we just got them we played it on
Last
Friday
year.
morning, like last year.
Oh, yeah.
And so this year, guess who won?
Potadia.
Yeah!
Curses.
And your team, Amphipolis,
Your team.
they're fondly known as Amphipolis.
What's Potadia? Let's think about that.
Gonorrhea.
Oh, now they're getting crazy in there.
Oh, you're crazy. Little lady there. Hi.
I guess we're done.
What? Gabrielle.
Good answer, right?
You look a little bit like Gabrielle, and you're wearing the Gabrielle colours. That is so cool. Look at you. You are. You're my favourite.
Anyone else?
Purple Cardi.
Here, pass this around.
How are the brownies? You know I don't do brownies. You know, I did brownies once by accident, and it was a terrible, terrible 48 hours for me. That's why I never eat food off this. Sorry, I just don't. Hello, at the back.
Stand up when you speak, yes.
Advice for aspiring performers and actors.
I don't know.
It's got to be all you can do. If you have anything else, do the else. Do the else.
Anything else? I say be yourself. Be yourself. Yeah?
Yeah. And also, I reckon look at your skill set and go and look at your skill set and say, these are my gifts and I was given them for a reason. When you do them, you get a lot of validation, whatever that is. If you have great organizational skills or whatever, you might not think it's special, but you don't realize how few of us have those skills. So when you are performing your skill set, you get a lot of, it makes you feel nice because people value you. And I'm not saying you shouldn't stretch yourself, but don't fight nature either. It's good. I tried to do other things. Hopeless. That's all I'm saying. Renee, you look fabulous. How are you, babe?
See you.
And when you ask a question, stand up and shout it out.
Yes. I'd say overall, working with Lucy, I really miss her. I miss your stuff, Chica.
Well, yeah, because we're such different brains in the way that we approach the work. There was times when she'd be like, and I'd go,
That's
back.
what we were talking about a little
yeah,
bit.
and we really had to figure out how to be okay with each other's differences and how do we work together and so that we're helpful and not having difference between us.
How
right?
is it now? So you work with so many different people. Do you find that it's the same sort of dynamic?
No, you know what?
I mean?
I don't try to change anybody at all. Or, I mean, wouldn't go to that trouble now. It's about seeing whatever they give me is acceptable, and I'm not going to. Yeah, that was like a younger version of myself where I would do that, and that was special to our experience. But now it's like there's too many, and B, it's just about being reactive to whatever you get. So yeah, I wouldn't do that now. I wouldn't waste the energy.
It's funny because I remember when we first started, and I remember I had ideas and how I wanted the scene to play. Do you remember that?
But you have a director's mind, so that makes sense.
I know, yeah, but I remember, I wouldn't do that anymore either. So I don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, you just act off whatever they give you is the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, back there first.
Oh.
Yes.
My God, you're an old fan, aren't you? I remember you from the first year ever. Do you live here? You don't? Get out. How many times have you been here?
5.
Crikey. Amazing.
When are we
Boy, I've got in mind this little scene for you and me. Could happen. Don't rub your hands when you say that. All right.
Yeah. Here I'm thinking of 5 ways. No, you're right. No, not exactly. So I don't know. We don't have an answer for that. We don't have an answer for that right now.
I don't know. Life flows in, but
It does.
we
It
will
goes
work
around and
together.
around and around.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes, miss. It's pretty kooky, isn't it? Yeah. Hello. It's fabulous. fabulous. I think it's a peculiarity of that show that it has that kind of cohesive fan base. She didn't know you anything. What are you talking about? What do you mean? What did I promise you? What did I promise you? What's your situation? I told her to take care of your situation. I bet I didn't mean it. Oh. She said she
giving
she
me
was
away
a
like
Xena
that?
virgin. And I said, Renee, take care of her. And she's calling in the favor.
Cheeky. Oh well, I didn't have a chance. That's how I made my money.
Yes, miss.
It's like,
We tried once to write something, and it was impossible, wasn't it? Do you remember? It's like, we could write something. Oh,
oh, that was
hopeless.
hilarious.
Hopeless, but that's because you
So
probably could have
funny.
done it on your own. But
Yeah, I think we sat in a trailer opposite each other, and we went to 5 different directions. And then it wasn't even about Xena and Gabrielle. It was like, well, this is actually really hard.
yeah, really hard. We'll leave it to the writers. No, we never did. Well, I don't know about you, Ren, but I never wanted to, or if I did, I never succeeded in influencing anything.
Succeeded. That's not true. Not true at all.
No, I'm certain of it.
Come on. I feel like you were.
Steve, did I ever have a single way of changing a damn thing that happened in the writer's room? No, he says,
Steve said she
Uh,
influenced the whole thing.
no, but that's not true. I was struck just to keep up with my end of the bargain, just to do the acting, but I... An upward spiral, we like that. Yes, miss. Yeah. Yeah. I never do that anymore, but just for you. There was somebody...
Wait, it's so soft now. It's like,
What about that nice boy there? Yes. Come on, Justin. Sing it loud. Sing out, Neely. Go. Fire call. Biggest sacrifice, my education, and the second part, yes.
have I given away my child to you? I don't think I have yet.
Your
no.
childhood?
No.
Yeah, we gave her our child.
I gave a lot away. No. That's a good. I don't know. I don't really have like a great sacrifice.
I don't have a
know.
great sacrifice either.
I think when you're talking about writing, I had like this great idea for an episode that they never took, so I sacrificed it to someone
I
else.
guess that tells us that we have no regrets.
Yes.
We might have made sacrifice, but they were compromises. A calculated compromise maybe, and it was.
Yeah.
You
on a
always
s-
consider it worth it because you're
Yeah.
smarter now, right?
Yeah. On a serious note, I really did miss my family while I was in New Zealand, but my gosh, the family that I gained because of it was priceless. So. Yeah.
Oh.
I wasn't gonna go serious. I'm trying to
You're trying to
Keep up
bounce
with
back
Lucy.
from post-traumatic stress disorder.
Exactly. Having fun. Yeah, I know. I'm having.
Xena in the back.
trying lift.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did
I
I
didn't say
interrupt
no.
you?
Oh.
Sorry.
What? No.
Oh, which season was the funnest? I know it wasn't 6. And I know it wasn't 4. I think 3 was really good.
How come not 6? Why not 6?
Oh, because I was having a bloody mental breakdown about something.
Why don't I remember that?
I just remember 4 and 6 were really tough for me. But
4. You weren't
3
pregnant. 4.
No, it's just
4.
another one of those hump things where you... 3 was fun because 1, you're feeling your oats and you think you're unbeatable and everything, and 2, you realise, oh God, I'm not that unbeatable, and you have to
It's a lot of work.
knuckle down but you're getting better at your job, so you feel good, and then 3, you start to soar and the show's starting to crest in popularity, and then at 4, like 5 is really good. I reckon 5 years is the perfect time to end a show.
I was going to say 5, actually.
pure
5 was
enjoyment.
not.
5.
No, 5 was hard for me.
Oh,
That's what's so funny. Yeah.
Ah, why was 5 hard for you?
Well, because I think I was missing you more, and so I don't know. I didn't quite get the balance of the show as well. I was having a harder time in 5, but
Is that when I was
It's fine.
pregnant?
yeah,
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
you could tell
You were
I
cross with me.
I was-
Yeah. She was a bit cross with me. She thought I was skiving off because I was like, oh my God.
I'm only 8 months pregnant, right? I know. But that's funny. So you liked 4 and did not like 4 and 6,
Didn't like 4
but
and
you
6.
liked 1 and 3. How's that?
1, 2, 3, and 5 were
I liked, yeah.
boom, great.
That was 5 was the only one I really go yes. Funny.
Yes. Hi.
How did we want the show to end? Didn't someone just say that I should have picked, like I should have knocked over the bowl? What would that have accomplished?
How many
That's-
times do you reckon that's happened in real life?
She'd have to come back. What's that?
I never used to think it. I used to think the way it ended was like fascinating and hardcore and really interesting. And then as I got older and realized how much it hurt the fans whose show it really was like, oh, we shouldn't have done that. Yeah, probably shouldn't have done that, because then you can go on thinking that they're going to have new adventures and dream about what it is, right? But we didn't kind of understand that. It was just like, let's make a hard-hitting story. And now when you see Sparty, if you've seen it, if you're old enough, you understand they're the kind of producers that want to make those really hard calls. And if it means, killing your main characters, tough. That's what they do.
Huh.
But not this show with this particular fan base. Let's do 3 more questions and then we'll...
Oh, you mean, well, I don't know. You mean like infinity.
She
Well,
lives outside the comfort zone.
You think? I don't know. I like to
anything.
take challenges that kind of. I love that when I get to that point where it just, and I'm like, the line's here, like, okay, and then I'm going to walk over here. When I get to that place sometimes, it's like I feel like I'm really going into new territory. So is it out of my comfort zone? I think it always is. And then like with Moby Dick, which was definitely in my comfort zone. You know what I mean? Trey's like, it's different. What's that? I got to bring that one up. He says, but there's a place for that too, because it's really fun. So, I don't know. But on that, I was like,
Oh yeah, I'm outside the comfort zone, but that's when I like to be over the edge too. We just like that. Hello. Second to last question. Where you go? Utterly different, even though some of the it's really tonally the shows are so different. That's what makes it different, even though some of the crew are the same.
a lot of them, right? I
Yeah.
went to the lunch once, and they were all the same people.
Did
about
you
7
really?
years. It was a year ago, maybe. It was while you were on the first season, and all the same crew members were there, but they're 7 years older. It was horrible. So
Yeah.
you have the same group there, but it's
They've gone to, a lot of them have had to go to Hobbit.
Oh, okay.
But so it's a bummer to lose them, but that's the way of the world,
But how do you keep the tone of the show? Like, who is sort of controlling that?
You've just got to be really real. I want to make everything shticky and funny and just have a great time, because that was my training ground on Xena, and I have to resist that. At first, it was very hard not to ham everything up, and yeah, when you're doing outlandish things, you have to be really, really contained and really small, and not do acting, and that's my challenge, not to act.
Yeah.
Last question. Hello, I was wondering where you were. There you are. Yeah.
I love that.
Are there any body doubles used in Spartacus? No. I don't like that response. There are no body doubles, but they shoot them in such bits and pieces that you never see the whole, everything at once. Or when you do, Oh. You know what? When I'm wading through a room like an orgy, let's say for the children over there, okay. When I'm wading through an orgy, I am in denial of I see nothing. And somebody can be there having like things cut off them, and I'm just and people ask about it, and again, in complete denial, like, what? Somebody got the big chop last episode, and I was there, and I never looked. Not even for a moment did I look, even though I'm on the balcony supposedly watching. Never saw a damn thing. I just blank it out.
So what about the read-throughs? Because on Xena, we would all get around a read-through, and we would go through the thing, even if it was serious, and we'd be like, still joking around, having fun. Do you have read-throughs?
We do have read-throughs, and you read the stuff, and you go, and we guffaw in shock and awe sometimes, because we cannot believe the horrors that are unfolding. Not with the action or the love scenes, shall we say. All the children are over there. We can't believe what the twists and turns, the events that are unfolding for the characters. And the more relatable they are, the more tragic their story. It's pretty amazing. But yeah, they're kind of evil geniuses. So.
Cool.
Anyway. All right, I am off to rest my little head, and I love you. Ta-ta. Great to see you
guys. Thank you.
Ren.